Hey, what is up guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to make some risers, I guess. I have a couple of patches already that I'm going to show you how to make from scratch. So yeah, here's the two that I have. Okay, that's one riser. You'll hear more dubstep kind of things. And here's my second one. You know, you'll hear this kind of stuff in Shrap, I guess, this type of riser. So yeah, let's go ahead and start a brand new FLP. I really want to explain it rather than just showing you guys how to make patches, because if I show you how to make patches, you won't really learn anything. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. By the way, my voice is because of my cold. I was trying to record videos yesterday, but it was like a lot worse, so yeah. Please bear with me. Alright, so for the first riser you heard, you can obviously tell it's an arpeggiator, and how did I do that in Massive? Well, that's a great question. So we have an LFO tool right here, so you can just grab the little up, down, left, right thingy-majig and put it on the pitch right here. I like to put it up to 12 like that. That works perfectly. And then I get a little stepper because the steppers are amazing. Now you can set an exact value for whatever you want. So now that the range is to 12, we can set this to sync right here. So now we'll put it 1/12 so that we have triplets instead of just you know, constant on beat type of thing. So now what do you want to do? Well, I like minor chords a lot, so what I did for the actual ARP that you heard in the beginning is I just traced a minor chord. So 0, 3.00 like that. Hold on. And then 7, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, try to get an exact value. If you can't, it's not a huge deal. You won't actually notice in the ARP. So this is what I did. Then I also dragged from 16 to 3 so that we actually only loop this little, these little 3 notes. Alright, next thing I did for that first ARP is I turned this to the left side. So we have a square wave instead of a saw. And then I might have turned this up to 12 semitones. Maybe even higher. I'm not entirely sure. Let's go with 24. Because that's, I guess, sounds good. Next thing I did is actually take a second LFO and put it on the amp for this right here. And I thought that was really interesting. So what I did was triples as well. So like right here, 1/12. And I might have just used a 100% oscillator and mixed it in slightly. Just so that, you know, you get less of a sharp, so yeah, that's what we have so far. Next thing you might want to do is just grab this little envelope right here and put it on the pitch right here. So I think I put it up to like 24 or something like that. Next thing I did is I put the attack up all the way, and I put this second level up all the way. So this is what you get. I think it sounds really cool. If you don't want to do this with the envelope, you could just use a macro and do it yourself. Because sometimes some BPMs aren't entirely synced, I guess, to the envelope, so yeah. So you can do that with the little macro right there, or you can do it with the envelope. I like the envelope a lot. Next thing I did is I just had some saws, kind of, one a little more harmonic, and then the other one just like as a bass note. Yeah, so I had 36 and 0 right there, and then what I did is take that same envelope or macro and put it on the pitch right there as well. Alright, so once that's done, I also put the 6th LFO onto the main amp mod right here. So that we can actually get this same saw, so that we can get this little plucky thing on the entire master, I guess. And the last thing I actually did over here, or second to last, is I added 3 voices, and I set the pan position to around over here, in between the left panel and mono. And I also did a little pitch cutoff right here, 0.03, or I think it's 0.1. But either way, yeah, that's pretty much it right there. Let's see, you can also detune this a little bit, you know, these individual oscillators, if you're trying to get something that's a little bit more sort of detuned, I guess. Let's see, you can also add reverb here if you really want. This adds a really cool effect. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the first riser. Now I'll go up to the second riser, which is kind of the same concept. So first of all, the envelope is literally the exact same right here. So full attack, then full level for the second one. Then I set this little envelope right here onto the pitches of all the oscillators. So number 1, number 2, number 3, like that. So I do have 3 oscillators since I did a chord for that. So for the first oscillator I had 0, second oscillator I had 15, and then third oscillator I had 19. So that's basically a minor chord as well. It's pretty common in risers, I guess, and yeah, if you have a major chord in your song, definitely just pop that up 1 semitone and you'll get a major chord. But yeah, next thing I did, I set this little LFO to the main amp mod right here, and I, X-fade curve up all the way, and I synced it up like that. I also did the 1/12 to get that triplet thing going on. And yeah, this is what we get. I think it's a really cool riser, I guess. You can add reverb once again, and if you want to add unison, that's up to you. Definitely do some panning though, because that's a really cool effect. So yeah, that's it for that riser. I have one last type of riser I want to show you how to make, and that would be the white noise slash LFO-y type of deal. You'll hear it in like almost every song that you listen to. So if it's not just the white noise, it's also the oscillator that has an LFO on. Alright, so you definitely want to put that amp up all the way like that so you get the white noise effect. Let's see, I'll get a C5 right there. Okay, then get a low pass filter, maybe set a macro or something like that on there. So that's the riser we have right now. Only white noise. You hear this itself in a lot of songs. And then the other thing you can do is set a little LFO on the pitch of your first oscillator, turn it on, and also put the X-fade curve up all the way, and for this little macro, set it on the rate. So put the range about this much on the rate. So that's already a good start. And then you can also set it to the pitch of your actual oscillator. So this is what you'll get. So yeah, that's pretty cool. If you don't like as much noise, you can definitely just turn that off. I recommend some reverb once again. Definitely do panning as always. For risers, they sound good when they're stereo, so I mean that's always nice. So yeah, if you want to get some more unique stuff, just do parallel filtering, mess with different types of filters and all that stuff, EQs, and even different oscillator types. And maybe you'll make your own riser that's your own thing one day, you never know. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to smack that like button. Have a great day, bye.